more presets, more lenses, more photographs, shoot more, take more frames, hope for the best. Great photography is not about seeing more, it's about deciding earlier. And if you've ever felt that way, then probably this video is for you. The camera is not about creating the photograph, it's simply recording a decision that you have created in your brain. Most photographers, really, start thinking about the photograph far too late on a shoot. They think the photograph begins when the camera comes up to the eye and take that shot. Well, actually it does. I think the photograph often exists before the camera even comes out. And perhaps this is why so many photographers feel so frustrated in their work. You know that you've stood there in a place like this, you've got your model standing over there, snap, 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 it looks brilliant in your mind. But when you actually put it into Lightroom, you start looking at it, you go, oh, it's a beautiful location, great light, expensive camera, everything looks incredible. You take the picture, you get it back onto your Lightroom on your iMac or your MacBook or your PC or whatever, and somehow you got lots of pictures are close to it, but never the right one. You think, oh, well, I'll make this work. And if you've ever felt that way, then probably this video is for you. The next few weeks, I'll be talking about field notes and opinions and things that have influenced my thoughts and my processes. And for years, really, I thought the answer was more experience, more gear, more presets, more lenses, more photographs, shoot more, take more frames, hope for the best. You know, that's not how it works. And I learnt that on many occasions. You know, you try to cover every angle. The client says, shoot that, you shoot that. They, oh, that's a great shot, shoot that. Do this, and you're thinking, oh, good coverage, I'll get everything. But eventually, I realised something that I hadn't seen before. The photographers that I'd admired, like Peter Lindbergh and Herb Ritts and Helmut Newton, they never thought about the camera settings. They thought about the picture in front of them. They let everything speak for itself. They already knew what the picture was. And once you see that, okay, there's no going back. You can't get rid of that mindset. Once you've seen it, you won't forget it. They knew exactly where their eyes, and your eyes, especially as the viewer, were going to go. And perhaps more importantly, they knew what was going to work and what wasn't. Before I lift the camera, I asked myself one question. What is this photograph actually about? What is this scene about? If I'm working on location in Iceland, what's it I'm trying to capture? It's for the client, the one shot. The picture has to tell the story. It's not the settings. It's not the camera. It's what is the picture trying to convey to the people who are going to view this in one shot? Because once you answer that question, everything else starts to fall into place. The light makes sense, whatever you do. You can control your lighting. The composition makes sense. The subject makes sense. This is the honest to God truth. Once you find this little secret here, everything makes sense. Even the camera settings become obvious. It becomes second nature. The camera is not about creating the photograph. It's simply recording a decision that you have created in your brain, in your mind, in your vision. Okay? So when you're visualizing that shot, I tend to stand there and squint and get an idea of tone, shape, composition. And over the years, I eventually gave this another name. The process is called PREVOX. This is the picture before the picture, a way of finishing the photograph in your head. Because once you get that right, your pictures are going to sing, okay? Before the crew see it, before the client see it, they can't get to argue with it because you've nailed it. And perhaps this is a skill that many photographers have lost over the years. Digital made it easy to photograph anything, anywhere, because you can go, oh yeah, I can do that in post. But great photography is not about seeing more, it's about deciding earlier. Because when you decide earlier, you stop chasing those photographs, you start to recognize those shots, you limit your shots. Maybe the photograph doesn't actually start when you press the shutter. I know this now. It starts in the mind. It starts what's in front of you before we even mess around with the light. It starts in the moment that you decide what you want that picture to be. I'm James. This is field note number 1. I'm out in Shropshire countryside near to where I live now. I don't live in London so much. And if you like this, watch out for field note number 2. Love to see you on my channel as it's growing. I'm putting more and more content on there. And you know what? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying telling you guys more about what I do to help you do what you do. So I'm James. I'll see you on the next one. So thanks for watching this. See you on field note number 2. Cheers.